Hello, this is Paul Bo Brookins, and welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest 6. Let's go wander about on the Isle of Wonder. See what's over here. Oh, we got some books, some bees, and a spider's web. Now, I've recorded this video a couple times because there is a glitch in the game. Normally what you'll want to do is talk to this black widow spider, and there's a little piece of paper that we want from her. She kills you, or she tries to if you try to get it, but there is a way to get the piece of paper. Anyway, the piece of paper is the answer to a riddle that is going to happen later in the game. Of course, anyone can figure out the answer to the riddle if they really think about it, but you do get a point if you get that little piece of paper and see the answer. But since it's a game-ending glitch, we're going to not talk to the spider. She's kind of a femme fatale, and she tries to convince you to live on her web. So, sorry you're going to miss out on that because of that glitch, but we'll check out everything else over here.
The tail end of this island is a riotous...
Oops. The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web. There's books. Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground. Okay. It's pretty cool, like little patterns and stuff here. It's like books all the way back in the background too, that's cool. Let's take a book. We need one to trade for the spell book, right? What do you think you're doing? I'm sorry, I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book. No owner. All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, Bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything. Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book? Anything? Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause? No clause at all, I'm afraid. As an exception, you always should. Ow. Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does taxes. No. I'm afraid not. A tangling participle. I'm fresh out. A purple fiddle whacker. Sounds like obscene. No, I don't think so. Sorry. Does anyone know what a fiddle whacker is? An idiosyncrasy, perhaps. Afraid not. Ha! Then what good are you? I'm a lot of good. You. All kinds of good. Well, we can't do anything else over here since the Black Widow's broken, so let's go over here. And see what's going on this path up here. Hopefully those guys aren't up here and they're going to kill us as soon as we walk up. Because they did come from here. I don't know where they went exactly. Maybe they live like back here and they can cross the swamp. Maybe they live in the swamp. Maybe they live over here. Of course, I know that's not true because you can actually walk over there. This is a nice little scene of a swamp. A large tree stretches out knotted limbs over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree. Yeah, there's like 1,000 puns on this screen. Let's see if we can just get a general. The fertile swamp is dense with moss-covered trees. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of moss. A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp. The fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump. A cluster of cattails flourish near the muck of the swamp. Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit. That'd be nice and convenient. Be nice for vegans. A mushy swamp lies just off the path. It doesn't look like very good swimming. It doesn't. The Isle of Wonder swamp oozes with muck, moss, and mud. Crickets and frogs sing an endless serenade, and the green filtered light adds to the sense of dampness here. What do we got down here? I think that's all that we can look at here. Let's get some milk. That'll be nice to have. Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush. Oh, that dog didn't like that. Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close. Ugh. Let's see what's down here. This is a nice little Alice in Wonderland looking garden here. Let's see what we got going on here. Here's even more puns, probably. Those grapes look awfully sour. Clinging vines climb the garden wall. Vines of sweet, ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts. I didn't even notice that there were wooden posts there. Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears. The wallflowers look terribly shy. A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path. What's that thing? There appears to be a hole in the garden wall. Okay. Ooh, it's like a portal. Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. It would be the most boring game of chess ever. It's just like you spend like 100 moves just getting near the other side. It's like pawn to A600. Oh, wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Oh, everyone's mad at me. Zounds, those well, who says zounds? I guess 90s adventure game writers say zounds. Those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir. Okay, well, I guess can't look in there really. That one looks rotten. Alexander takes a close look at the tomato on the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines. What are you staring at, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you. Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten. Well, let's see what he has to say. How'd you manage to fall off the vine, Mr. Tomato? What do you think? I'm old. I'm rotten. Leave me alone. If you say so. After all, you're just gonna let me sit here and rot on this dry ground like everybody else, aren't you? Well, I don't know. I suppose... never mind. Just go away. Well, I guess we can't leave him sitting on the ground. Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me. Hey. Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato. That's true. Yeah, let's see. We got him in the inventory now. We can look at him. The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly. You can talk to... This is one of the only times where the talk icon is useful in your inventory. You're ugly and you smell bad. Put me down before I juice all over you. Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here. All this stuff you got. What do you want to carry all this trash around for? because we're in an adventure game and we will need all of it. What do you want from me? A recitation or something? Leave me alone. I guess he's done talking. Let me talk to the bird. No, it's not a real bird. But, you know, who knows? You'd think that you wouldn't need to talk to a tomato either. Let's see. So, let's... Oh, I missed looking at this. Oh, I can look at the whole place. Alexander is standing in a delectable garden. Nestled in the bright green grass are colorful plants growing in orderly clusters. Some of their curious faces peer up at Alexander from the sides of the path. The garden ends at a speckled gate. Okay. Let's move over here so we can actually look at this thing. Oh, hold on. Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close. If that's... Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled. Why, it must be iceberg lettuce. Oh, the puns hurt. Well, let's take some iceberg lettuce. And I kind of have to do this kind of fast, because we need this iceberg lettuce to not melt, which it will if you dilly-dally. Egads, that's cold. Let's go down to the beach, and I think I'll go ahead and end the video here. In the next video, we're going to go to another island, and we will see some other stuff. So my name's Paul Bo Brookins. So if you want, go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Otherwise, you can leave a comment if you have anything to say to me. But we will see you next time. See you then.